Wow, I'm really getting some insane views. I can see the southern Sierras. If I'm not mistaken, well, the Sierra, you can see the Greenhorn Mountains and the Sierras off over there. I'm not sure, but I wonder if that's Owens Peak from the Owens Peak Wilderness. I think that might be Owens Peak over there. That's where the Sierras start getting really rugged and higher. Well, Owens Peak is 8,453 feet, but shortly after that you start getting into the higher southern Sierras. But I think that might be, I don't know, I'm wondering if that's Owens Peak. I think it might be. If that's the case, then yeah, I know I could see, looks like maybe the Greenhorns and maybe the Kern Plateau, where you start getting the higher peaks like Soretta Peak, where I was about 2 months ago. I was at Soretta Peak about 2 months ago. And that's an experience I'll never forget, because it is just insanely beautiful out there. Southern foxtail pines, one of, if not the most southerly occurrence of that tree. And you get some fine stands of it along the use trail to the top of Soretta. And you can see the Tehachapi's quite clearly right of Pacifico, and right here up ahead, that's Bear Mountain right there. B-A-R-E, not B-E-A-R. So that peak's about 6,388. But on a relatively clear morning like today, the views are insane. I wonder if I get up to the top of this. Okay, there's Gleason right over there. I wonder if I'd be able to see Fraser Mountain and maybe even the Mount Pinos and the San Miguelios off in northern Ventura and southern Kern counties. But like I said, Mount Gleason, it'd be over generally in the direction of Mount Gleason, so I'd have to be higher than Mount Gleason for that. Significantly for the angle. Well, so cool. I can see the Kern Plateau. I think, yeah, it's got to be the Kern Plateau from here, in the southern Sierra Nevada, unless it's the Greenhorns blocking it. But yeah, the Greenhorns are basically Kern County's one of Kern County's extensions of the Sierras. When I did Skinner Peak 2 months ago, that was in the Scotty Mountains, which is just across Walker Pass from the actual Sierra Nevada. And you take the PCT north from Walker Pass, you're climbing up into the southern Sierra. If you're taking it south, you're basically by the Scoties, which are basically an extension of the Sierras. But beautiful views today, insane. Greenhorns, Kern Plateau. I see some, I think I can even see the southern High Sierra towards the Whitney Olancha direction, possibly. Maybe when I get up higher than Bear Mountain. I don't know maybe about Bear Mountain's elevation, but once I get up higher towards a 7,000 foot contour, who knows? Probably even see Mount Whitney. If it were just a little bit clearer than today, you'd probably see Mount Whitney from here. Insane. They say you can see Mount San Antonio or Mount Baldy from Whitney, from what I've heard, and Mount San Gorgonio here in SoCal. So if you can see Baldy or San Gorgonio, then why can't you see Whitney from those two? So I'm going to keep pumping along. The view here is exhilarating. We're hitting some higher terrain here pretty soon. Well, I don't know, depending on the direction this trail takes, I'm going to be up there on the crest. That might be 7097 right there. But if it is, and it's pretty cool, but man, I wonder if that could be Telescope Peak though. It's hard to tell. I wouldn't be able to recognize Telescope Peak very clearly, as I don't really know fully what it looks like. But keep climbing. Views are going to start opening up even more as I gain this ridge. So once that happens, I'll check in and see if I can confirm some of these peaks. There's Angeles Crest down there. There's Angeles Crest Christian Camp. And that peak right there, it's Crest Rocks. Peak 6629. Can't see it from here, but it's along that ridge, but further out to the northeast. And that was a peak I did back in July. I got to the almost did Crest Rocks. I was at the base of the rocks on top of the mountain, but I didn't climb the rocks, so I didn't count it as a summit. But this is insanely beautiful up here. Views. So you can stand on a ridge, you can see Mount Whitney, and you can see the Mojave Desert and Mount Whitney. On the other side you can see the ocean, depending on what ridge or peak you're on. So one thing I love about the San Gabriels is the juxtaposition of views. Alright, I'm going to stop blabbing for a little bit and just got to keep on climbing. I'll see you pretty soon.